We are finally having a sit-down talk video. I was thinking about this video because I thought it'd be so ironic to film. I'm going out tonight and I decided to film this video because I was like, why not get ready and talk about why I hate going out? And I really expect myself to have a good time tonight because of the folks I'm going with and the situation. Like, it's ideal. I have gone out over the years, specifically in Atlanta. I don't know about other places, but I've specifically gone out into Atlanta events and things over the years, and it has quite literally turned me completely off to going out. Just the trials and tribulations I've gone through going out has made me think this should be a maybe 3 times a year type of thing for me because of how much I hate it. So we're gonna preface this video just a couple of reasons why the scene in Atlanta, going out, the life of the nightlife out here, why it's just ridiculous. Also today I'm going to be doing a thin brow. Ugh, or is that doing too fucking much? Actually, I'm not doing a thin brow. It's never that fucking serious to do. I was gonna like block out my eyebrows and do a thin brow. It's never that fucking serious. I was thinking about what I wanted to say and how I want to preface this video, but this is exactly what it's like. Going out in Atlanta, and probably anywhere that has like a huge like scene, feels like Halloween. Every time I go out, it feels like Halloween. It feels like I am amongst people in masks that are running around doing all they can in one night, like it's their last night on earth. And so the most trifling, stupid, baffling things happen. Like, I have seen fights at the club. I've seen certain people with crazy allegations out and about, like they really should be locked up in jail. Like, why are you out and about when you should be having your priorities straight in a whole other sense? You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you out with these allegations that you're a complete weirdo and you're just thinking it's fine to be amongst everyone? Like, that's quite literally insane to me. Going back to the whole mask situation, you see people out one time and then you see them in daylight or like in a whole nother situation and you're like, who is this person? Probably don't remember the conversations they had with me. I've been there, trust me. But the times that that's happened to me, I'm like, this, I could be in my bed rather than experiencing this right now. And it really also has to do with the places I used to go. Like, and it was just, it had the energy of like hell. Like, it actually felt like I was in hell. So sometimes I also feel like going out, like anywhere, but especially in Atlanta, it just, the energy does not resonate with me to the point where I feel just unsafe. Like, I feel like I'm amongst people that I would never be trying to be next to if this were not a different situation. You know what I'm saying? And so it kind of just throws me off. Like, for the next few days after going out, I just feel like so not myself. And it's definitely because of the drinking and sleep deprivation, but something about the energy that I have been around when I go out is just so insane. Once I turned 21, I was out. Like, I was going out all the time. I thought, what else is there to do on the weekend? Not rest. Especially after COVID, I feel like everyone was kind of just trying to like disperse, like go anywhere their heart could take them. I feel like I would go out to the same place or the same club and be around the same people and have the same complaints, but I would keep going because I just felt like I have to be out. Like, I have to be amongst people right now. If I'm lit enough, I can be here. I can be amongst these people. I just need to be at the same level as people. And I think that's the worst thing about going out, is feeling like you cannot go out sober. Like, I would tell myself, oh, I'm not gonna do this, I'm not gonna drink that, like, you know, I don't feel like it tonight, I'm tired, last time I did this it made me feel like this, but I would still do it anyway because how else am I gonna be amongst these crazy insane people? And that's really the peer pressure they'd be talking about. It's not like people are literally like running up to you and feeling like they're cornering you and telling you to take this, here, take this, or drink this. No, it's like the fact that you're out and you feel like you have to be on the level of drunkenness that you are on just to be able to be around everyone else. And at least that's for me. So it maybe not be for everyone, but for me, I always just felt like I had to get completely outside of myself in order to enjoy myself. And I think that is very, very sad. A very, very small-minded way of thinking when you're going out. Because now, like I'm going out tonight, I don't feel that way. I don't feel, because this is like not a lifestyle for me anymore. This is not something that I'm running to my weekends looking forward to. This is just something I do whenever I feel my life aligns with it. And another thing I thought of, like I actually thought about this when I was drunk one time at a club. I literally feel like I had to dumb myself down by drinking whatever, being sleep deprived, you know, being amongst certain people. Like I feel like I had to dumb myself down in order to enjoy myself fully, or to some degree. Like I think it's fine to go out and to be amongst whoever here and there, as long as you're with loved ones or like friends that are out to looking out for you. But if you're like out not taking care of yourself, not with good people, and you're at a place that you're not even like energy's not aligning, it's like very, very weird, and you just feel so out of place. And that's not how I should feel when I have the choice of going out. Like I don't have to be here. When you just are young and just keep going out, it just feels like a lifestyle choice. I don't think everyone experiences this. I don't ever think everyone is like, I have to be around XYZ or do this every weekend. I don't think a lot of people feel that way anymore, but I think when I was younger, I felt this way. And as I was listening to myself saying all this, I don't want to say this as if I have like a stick up my ass, because I think having a good time, going out with friends, meeting new people while you're out is awesome. I think it gets to a point where you cannot be yourself or feel like yourself because of either the people you're around, the places you're going, and it can really become a slippery slope for folks, because it's not that hard to be amongst that type of energy, especially when you go out in Atlanta. And I think a lot of people lose themselves and get really caught up in the scene and the idea of where they're at and who they're around, versus like, are they actually having a good time? Are you actually enjoying the company? Like things like that. I think there's a lot to really consider. I don't think one thing leads to another. I think it's a combination of things, but it's very easy to get to a point where you don't even recognize your nightlife because you have allowed other influences to take over, especially if you're amongst people like in Atlanta. I feel like if you're going out with certain people, people think you're this and that, and it just can get so stupid real quick. Unfortunately, did not spend a lot of good time with a lot of people. So I'm probably jaded, if anything. So a lot of the things you can take with a grain of salt, what I'm saying. But just to wrap up some of my points, because I do want to show you guys the final result, and it's hard for me to talk and do makeup. I think there should be a balance in going out, enjoying yourself, doing it, you know, here and there, and it's not a lifestyle. It can be a lifestyle for people for a time and not even be a problem. But as I've seen in the Atlanta scene, like I've said throughout this video, it's just something different down here. I've seen people turn into completely different people. Going out is not just for the fun and rah-rah of it. It's usually coming with like, who are you around? You know, are you going to this event? Because if you're not somebody, you wouldn't even know about this event. So da-da-da-da-da. It's all about kind of like peacocking and masking and all of this. And if you get really caught up in it and think that's, you know, doing what other people do is going to get you further in life somehow, that's where you can get kind of lost in it and think that this is like the direction of life you need to take, like meeting up with people so people can know who you are more. Like it's all about the networking down here, so you can kind of blur the lines between networking and actually just purely turning your networking into a lifestyle and not really getting anywhere. So I just don't think it ever is that serious. Like going out should never be this serious to the degree I'm speaking on. Or once I found out the people I'm around, surrounding myself with, make me completely unhappy and make me into a person that I don't recognize, and also myself doing the same things, like making myself into a person I don't recognize because of the actions I'm doing, I was like, something has to change. And unfortunately, I had to reach a really low point and learn that this is not fun. People kind of just don't care when they're intoxicated, or intoxicated in the sense of intoxicated in the lifestyle. All mans for themselves type of situation, depending on who you're around, because people just don't give a fuck about you. Like, they really do not care. As long as they get their fix, as long as they get to go out and do what they want to do and get their fix and enjoy themselves, that's the darkness of it. And it's kind of like, it can get there very quickly if you are not able to see the patterns that start to play in place and how you are really feeling and being in tune with that while you're out. Like, while you're young, you don't need to do anything, actually. You don't need to go out. You don't need to stay in. It's more of like finding a balance for yourself. I feel like I finally have gotten there, because although I look forward to going out, it doesn't feel like it's my life or a lifestyle. It's more of like an occasional fun thing with friends to bond. But one of the last things I was thinking about, I saw this TikTok by this girl. I think she gives really real takes, and it perfectly iterates exactly what I think I'm trying to get across in this video.
I got it. I fucking got it. There's no more individualism in fashion anymore, because no one has a real fucking job anymore. We don't have pilots, we don't have mechanics, we don't have fucking teachers, we don't have people who have a livelihood, who have things that they're interested in, and this is their day-to-day life, and their sense of style complements that. We just have a bunch of fucking fashion niggas walking around. That's the fucking problem. Everyone's a fashion nigga, everyone's a fashion bitch, people are dressing up, and that's it. That's it. They don't read, they don't write, they're not creative, they don't travel, they're not inspired for anything, they're just dressing up. And that's why everyone's copying everyone, because everyone just wants to dress up. No one is into anything anymore. No one has any niche interest. No one knits. You know, no one works on cars anymore. No one collects fucking Legos and shit. It's too many fashion niggas walking around. It's way too many of them. Like, everyone has a fucking pair of Rick Owens now. Like, what the fuck? Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
She basically goes on to say how nobody's like really interested in anything, and I think that's completely like, that's subjective. Like, I obviously, people have hobbies, but if you really take it, you really like look at it, nowadays people are only interested in like dressing up, looking cute, going out, making sure everybody knows that they're cute, and coming home and not like having other real hobbies. That, and I know fashion and like, you know, going out to certain events can be a hobby, but in my experience, especially in Atlanta, it usually means there's not much else going on there. So I know in my time when I was going out a whole lot, I didn't have other things I was doing. I focused a lot of my energy on going out and the whole ritual of it, because it becomes a ritual. Like, it becomes a whole thing, like getting ready, pre-gaming, and it's all fun, well and fun, but unfortunately, that's what I think it comes down to. I think a lot of people don't do anything other than prepare for their next weekend, and I can't be around that mindset all the time. I think that's fucking insane. We're not all good at multitasking like we want. Like, if your main focus is going out, you hardly focus on much else other than the next event, the next outfit, you know, the next people you may come across and see. I don't know. I don't know. So I'm gonna come back once I'm ready, show you guys my outfit. I'm very excited about her. Kind of didn't put the outfit fully together, so I'm not sure what it's gonna look like, but I'll also show you guys my makeup when I'm done. So, okay, so I'm finished, and I want to show you guys my outfit. Please don't mind the background. I'm gonna leave it open. Then I have Comforts, my tights, and this is like a dress that I put a shirt on top. she does not want to act right. I just want to end off this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know it was me just kind of ranting, and I hope I kind of made sense. But let me know if you guys enjoy these type of videos, because I do want to do get ready with me's and chit chat videos. So I'm gonna have a good night out despite everything I just said. So thank you for joining me. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.